Pues continuamos. Grabamos aquí. Perfecto. No, no me voy a poner nada de esto. Vamos a empezar. No voy a poner nada porque hay que hacer un logro que es no usar habilidades, no usar tiempo bala, no usar nada.
With a simple explanation of the class trial.
A ver.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Claro, vale.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Vale.
Such a cruel
Mira
rule.
esta.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
Vale.
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
Vale.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our mind? Huh. The most pressing issue on our
¿Cuál es la
minds?
cosa que más nos presiona la mente?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the
Un
table.
body debajo de la mesa.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
¿Podemos hacer eso? A ver. Claro. Use left stick. O sea, con la izquierda cambiamos el cargador y con el triángulo disparamos. Vale, y si pulso el espacio, o sea, el start, puedo ver los botones. Knife plus 10. Vale.
What?
Silenciar es el A. Vale. Fast forward argument, pasar rápido, es el B. El X es el menú. Y el disparar. Ah. Concentrar es RB, no debo pulsarlo de ninguna forma. Y Open Help es el que he usado ya. Ah, y esto lo muevo.
In a place like that.
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Vale.
No,
Solo
that's
movieron
wrong.
porque había sangre debajo de la mesa. A ver, estoy viendo la guía, también. O sea, sé dónde tengo que pulsar y tal, O sea, no...
No,
No es que
I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I respond better to praise, you know.
Es inaguantable.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Claro,
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
eso es lo que yo
What? You think he was killed under the table?
que sí,
So
tío.
Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
Efectivamente.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't
Lo
mean
que ha
you
dicho el
dive under the
cocinero tiene
table.
mucho sentido, ¿eh?
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Pero él encontró este cuchillo debajo. ¿Qué es esto?
I can prove it with this. It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, "I am the murder weapon"?
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order
Pero
to
no
get
es el arma del
it, he moved
crimen.
under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like,
Claro.
for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident
Sí, es
about
verdad.
that.
Estás muy confiado
Of
de eso.
course. I have proof to back me up.
A ver, la prueba.
This is almost like a real trial!
During the previous segment, there was only one weak spot, ¿vale? But from this point on, solo había un punto débil, pero ahora van a aparecer varios puntos débiles en el camino. Y no importa cómo de débiles sean, solo hay una contradicción o una mentira en un debate. O sea, que habrá muchos puntos débiles, pero solo uno es el verdadero. O sea, solo uno es el falso de verdad. Esto significa que hay, exactamente, que hay falsos puntos débiles. Si disparas un falso punto débil con una true bullet, con una bala de la verdad, no solo fallas en refutarlo, sino que además pierdes parte de tu your trust, de la gente que confía en ti, tu confianza, ¿no? De tu sí, confianza. Y todo el mundo, no, y tu influencia recibirá daño. Si tu influencia alcanza 0, fallarás. Así que ten extra cuidado. Tienes que confiar o depender de tu lógica para determinar cuál punto débil es realmente una mentira o un error. Además, si te concentras manteniéndolo al revés, puedes no sé, como más lento, ¿no? Claro, cuando creas que se está moviendo muy rápido, lo puedes usar para que se mueva lento. Sin embargo, esto consume tu focus, tu barra de focus. Así que ten cuidado. Si presas Start, ves los controles de nuevo, vale. A ver, tengo que coger... Vale. Sé cuál tengo.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands
Sí.
must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food!
Sí.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No, that's wrong!
Tenía las gafas de visión nocturna. Y lo sabemos.
No,
Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Por supuesto.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Me acaban de... ¿Cómo?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
¿Por
Other way
qué?
around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
¿Y? Esto no pasó en el primero, yo creo. One-on-one debate Khaled Rebuttal Showdown. Ajá. ¿Qué hay que...? ¿Cómo? Hostia, yo no sé si esto lo voy a conseguir hacer, ¿eh? Dura 1000K. A ver. Yo no sé muy bien cómo pasa esto y me estoy acojonando.
If you just use...
Slash. Slash en la dirección que tú creas. Overturn. ¡Ay, Dios! ¡Ay, Dios! Que la vamos a cagar, ya te lo digo yo.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it. If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night... That's gotta be it.
I can't back down. Así voy cortando. ¡Oh! ¡He fallado! Eso me quita vida, espero que no, ¿no?
If you just use common... The killer obviously used those night vision... That's gotta be it.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the... In reality, that's what happened. So those goggles work. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
¡Ay! Retreat.
Damn it!
¡Ah! Me han quitado vida. Me cago en la mar que lo trajo. No me jodas, tío. Es que esto nunca lo he hecho, no lo entiendo. Ay, no. No me pueden quitar nada de vida, tío. Si no tengo que volver a empezar. No entiendo esto, cómo funciona.
Now then, let's do if I'm
What didn't? No,
Vamos a pasar todo lo rápido que podemos las cosas que ya...
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like...
His body was underneath at the very back of the dining.
after the killer, they probably moved the body.
Huh? Why?
No.
Obviously, by hiding the they tried to delay it like a dog burying a bone!
Voy a...
Why was Byakuya in a place like...
His body was under at the very back of...
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body.
Ahí. Venga.
No, that's wrong!
A ver si me dejan guardar antes del S, porque... Madre mía.
No? Try...
So, too bad you... But...
Then,
Vamos, vamos. Era knife, ¿no? Que yo recuerde.
I can prove it with this. It probably...
No.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility.
Era lo siguiente.
But
If you bet, like...
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct.
If that's the case, during the blackout, he must have seen the killer take...
But it was super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my...
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark.
Vale, ahora
No, that's wrong. No.
So, your reasoning is out of focus.
Vale, ahora en cuanto podamos parar, guardamos.
No, that's obviously wrong.
Vale, aquí. Pues tengo que repetir esto. Es que el showdown no lo entiendo muy bien, ¿eh? Y tengo que golpear. Dura 1000... O sea, yo tengo que elegir dura 1000 case y the killer broke then to the crime scene. No estoy muy bien cómo funciona esto. Verticalmente, sideways o diagonal. ¿Y cómo sé eso, tío? Pero yo cómo sé cuáles son de qué color. Ah, tengo un... Vale, puedo perderlos si los utilizo muy a lo loco. Ajá. Guardar aquí, vale. Maravilloso. A ver, está así, ¿no? O sea, habrá que hacerlo así. Y hay que tener dura 1000 case. Vale.
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Vale, he cortado un huevo.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, that's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
¡No lo ha cortado!
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
No entiendo cómo se corta, ¿eh? No entiendo el color, no entiendo nada, pero por lo menos hemos hecho
Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely?
Inside the duralumin case,
Vale,
Byakuya...
podemos guardar aquí, ¿verdad? Sí. Vale, hemos pasado esta parte. A ver.
We found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, Was that knife inside the case too?
No.
If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
Estaba debajo de la mesa con el este.
I see!
Eso estaba clarísimo.
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Sí, es cierto. Por la carta. Esto.
I can prove it with this! Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
The hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Y no fue.
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Those are still lies!
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling?
I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
Pero puede que no fuera él. O puede que sí, no lo sé. No lo tengo tan claro.
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that dark...
Sí. Pero es que usó la pintura.
I see!
Efectivamente. Bueno, ahora
What
toca
if the glowing
partes
paint
chungas.
was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table.
Quiero guardar. Vale. Voy a estar guardando todo el rato para no tener que repetirlo.
And the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint.
Does that mean the killer painted them in the...
Sí, totalmente.
Painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going...
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you! Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers? I'm not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
Tío, eres amigo mío y la estás cagando y me da mucha pena decirlo, pero la estás cagando mucho. No. Nekomaru's account.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
¿Qué es esto de aquí? A ver, un momento. A silencer. Fast forward argument. Move aim. Move reticule. Fear true bullet. ¿Será eso? Tenía que haber disparado simplemente.
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it
Because I was not in the office.
Ah, esto es un
Not even
diferente
before the blackout.
porque le estamos afirmando.
I agree with that.
Realmente tiene la razón. ¿Por qué? Porque estaba en el baño.
No,
Vale,
I
vale.
think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is
Pero si lo tienes tú con Sonia, macho, que es alucinante.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bath, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
I guess that would be true.
Vale, vamos a guardar aquí. De momento va bien la cosa, sacar el logro.
You
Ya lo hemos cagado
locked
una vez,
yourself
pero
in the
no
commode?
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's...
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or...
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited? Seriously,
De verdad.
stop it.
But still,
Para, de verdad, sí.
your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigation.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
No,
Laxatives?
no puede ser.
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see.
No puede ser.
That might have happened.
únicas que comieron eran Akane y otra más.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Ah, se llevó comida, es verdad, pero es
There
que
might have been some
Akane
laxatives in
comió.
it, don't you
O
think?
sea, que es imposible que sean las...
No, that's
porque
wrong.
entonces la otra también se estaría cagando y no se estaba cagando, o sea que no.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have... I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say?
Cease this bickering!
Aguarda. Lo siento, en los siguientes no guardaré tanto, pero es que quiero el logro, ¿vale? In storage room.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank?
¿Cómo ocurrió el blackout?
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No,
Maybe they used a remote control?
tampoco.
They probably messed with the breaker.
Tampoco.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Ese sí.
I agree with that.
Ese sí.
It's just as Mahiru said. Of course, that's not a coincidence.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you
Claro,
found them right after the
encendieron
blackout,
todo
the
absolutamente
irons
y
were still
provocaron
on,
que se
right?
cayeran los plomos.
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a pop...
Yeah, it seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Vale, guarda.
Stupid fool!
¡Oh no! ¿Otro de estos?
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
¡No! Que no sé hacer esto, tío. Hace timer, tengo que elegir. Y las irons. Hace timer.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Ah, mira, ya lo tenemos elegido desde el principio. Iron caused the blackout. Hay que
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the blackout,
No.
Allow me to cut through those
Ah,
words.
esto lo he hecho bien. Menos mal.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct.
Este me da mucho miedo. Voy a guardarle.
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked up.
an air conditioner?
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, I see! I understand!
Indubitably?
Guardando de nuevo. Porque estoy consiguiendo
They
logros.
probably checked the old building's energy, so once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout Indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss...
Regarding the energy usage.
Ahora que la otra, que es la que él tiene el crash, lo ha dicho, ahora seguro que cambia de opinión.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times...
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, if I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. Maybe the murder wouldn't have...
No. The breaker in the office was built into a high area. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys. There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do with this. Has anyone thought about our situation more? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for belief?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with
uno que es el asesino, el desgraciado ese encima.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
Tío, lo siento, Nagito. Sospecho muchísimo de ti. Pero muchísimo, pero muchísimo.
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friend.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please.
Pero tú no has podido ser, tú estás en la habitación.
I want to go home and eat candy. Stop it. If everyone acts like this,
Everyone calm down.
O sea, lo voy a saber porque la guía me lo dice, pero yo creo que tiene que ser o el cocinero, o Pekoyama, aunque es un poco raro, o Chisaki, o Futsuhiro ese, como se llame. Uno de esos tiene que haber
We're all
sido.
friends, aren't we? There's no...
Then why did
Pero porque
Byakuya die?
Nagito, aunque Nagito tiene toda la
Who cares?
mierda encima,
Let's just give up
es muy raro
already.
que haya salido de la habitación, lo haya matado y haya vuelto a entrar. Es imposible. Es muy rápido.
There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong. I think.
A ver.
Did you say something?
Because we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
A ver.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right?
Dios, Nagito, ibas a asesinar a alguien. ibas a seguir el cable de la lámpara para llegar al cuchillo y matar a alguien. Y te pilló en seco el otro, pero alguien lo mató. Ah, tengo que elegir. Esto.
Here! Killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
El cable.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Claro.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord. By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here.
Solo pudo haber una persona que hizo eso. Seguir el cable por lo menos. ¿Quién? Este.
You're the only
Estaba ahí,
one!
al lado.
Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still,
No creo.
you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Efectivamente. Estaba limpiando antes de la fiesta.
I see! Nagito, weren't you Cliff so? You would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Es verdad, lo preparó él.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious.
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you
Esta tía tiene
motherfucker?
voz de tío. Es
Well,
increíble.
just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something.
Uy, 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 uy.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! Ah, how wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
¿Le pasan los ojos, tío?
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Sí, un poquito, la verdad.
I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying?
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually. I've made peace with the fact that I'm lowly.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now...
Venga, vamos.
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
¿Es verdad? ¿Mandaste tú la esa? Yo creo que no. No tiene sentido.
Yep. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
Ha sido esta. Mira la cara que tiene.
I
Seguro que fue
think-
esta.
Somewhere deep in my heart. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least...
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions. In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Sí.
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your
Pero cuando
suggestions,
usaban esas es imposible.
was all a trick.
No podía
Yep.
ser él.
That's true too. I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd...
Que es el ultimate estudiante de la suerte, ¿no? Algo así.
I see!
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then,
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
you just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student.
O sea, ¿que le está diciendo la verdad de que le hizo aposta todo?
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I want.
Enough. That... I don't care. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Espérate, que esto lo quieren matar ya. Yo no estoy tan seguro, ¿eh?
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh?
Is...
Hombre, mira, esto es más triste de lo que parece.
I already know that, but... If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Esta tía, de verdad, me dan ganas de reventarla a cañonazos. Qué tía más pesada.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is... However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for...
Los Los white noise van a aparecer, vale. ¿Puedo guardar aquí? No, ¿verdad? A ver, tengo que coger Mikan's autopsia, los resultados de la autopsia y... A ver.
I think it's strange that...
The
killer is so obviously Nagito!
No. Un momento, ¿cómo se dispara? El A, ¿no? He disparado con el A, pero no ha quitado el silencio. A ver, a lo mejor tengo que ser más fuerte. No sé.
He has already confessed.
¡No consigo!
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hid.
No, eso no es verdad.
No,
Oye,
that's
los
wrong.
silencios no los estoy consiguiendo. ¿Se me ha jodido el botón A o algo así? Porque no lo entiendo.
That knife might not be the
A
murder
ver, un momento.
That's what the hell are you talking
Funcionará,
about?
entonces, ¿por qué no puedo...?
It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
No sé, no me han dejado quitar los sonidos de silencio.
But based on the entry clues on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Exactamente.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way sketchy.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whore.
Not a whorehouse!
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
I'm sorry!
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off!
What happened during the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rule?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We got...
Esto es lo que
What
escuchó
the
ella,
hell?
claro.
This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on.
You guys? Where are you?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect...
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth. However, after hearing what...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya. He
Shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
O sea, que él iba a matar a alguien de verdad.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow! After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going, but unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not...
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Es verdad. Pensaba que lo conocíamos y al final era todo mentira. Volveremos aquí si lo hacemos, claro que sí. Efectivamente. Hay que continuar, venga. ¿Suspendido?
Well, now.
¿Suspende? ¿Por qué?
Now then.
Es The Killer Challenge.
And of
Cabrón, lo había
course,
intentado, pero no me ha
you're so
dejado.
evil!
Qué perraco. Sí, vamos a guardar. De momento va todo bien. Trial reopen. Joder, qué largo es este trial, macho.
I'm Monami, and the group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. No, I'm not gonna believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save Ragyu.
Es lo que estoy haciendo. Estoy guardando cada 2x3.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
I see.
No había sangre en Nagito, de ninguna forma, nada.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't...
Yes, that's... Because under the table, there was a lot. There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth. If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used.
Es verdad. esto.
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big.
So he's wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, hitting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible?
Then, what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody. So there's no denying Byakuya was killed there.
But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
Huh? Really? I feel like I'm onto something, but...
Sí, porque hizo debajo del suelo.
But not moving forward. We should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
A ver. Vale. Si dos diferentes letras chocan, recibes daño. Si dos letras diferentes chocan. Flash. A ver. Vamos a poner aquí, ¿verdad? Vamos a cagarla aquí, ¿verdad? Catch and release with a button, and after you fuse them vamos a cagar, Vamos a grabar aquí. Gracias, porque voy a tener que repetirlo. A ver cómo se hace esto. No entiendo nada de esto. Ah. Ah. Pero hay que tener cuidado de que no se choquen. chocado antes de que pudiera hacer nada. Tío, es que... Han chocado 2 letras sin que pudiera hacer nada. Eso es injusto. Y ahí ha chocado algo. Porque sí. Ah, es que pueden chocar estas mierdas también. Joder, es complicadísimo. Ah, las puedo romper. No, eso no es lo que quería hacer, pero bueno. El juego, vamos a repetir, porque es que no entendía. Pero han chocado 2 que yo no podía hacer nada, tío, Han chocado 2 que da igual lo que hiciera, no podía evitarlo.
Danganronpa.
Vamos. Venga, venga. Muy cerca del borde y las voy a quitar porque pueden colapsar con otras. ¿Ves? Como este. ¡Tío! Pero es que no puedo. Es que chocan nada más salir de aquí y no puedo hacer nada ahí. A eso prefiero que... No, claro, no puedo hacer retry. Joder. Y la he cagado ahí. Necesito es. No, joder, me he cagado otra vez. Rompiéndolas automáticamente porque si no se me juntan y la cagamos y se chocan directamente. Mierda, y por ahí la pongo mal otra vez. O sea, que está fuerte. Esta es la cosa. También vale. Y las puedo devolver mover donde yo quiera. Vale, vale. ¡Ay! Vale, vale. Ahora que ya sé jugar un poco mejor a esto, puedo intentar hacerlo sin daño. Pues es complicada la mierda.
Got it!
Danganronpa. Vamos a intentarlo de nuevo. A ver si soy capaz de hacerlo sin recibir nada de daño. Necesito una D, tío. Fuera. La D, aquí está. ¿Y esa por qué se ha roto? O sea, si pasa mucho tiempo también se rompe. Es que, tío, es que son muchas reglas. Mírala, mírala, ahí está, es verdad, está brillando y explota. Pero eso tampoco lo sabía, es que... Necesito una R, tío, y ahora no hay R's. Mira, mira, choca. Casi choca antes de que yo llegue. Nada, tío, vamos a estar aquí toda la puñetera vida. Mierda. Esto es más difícil de lo que parece, tío. Es un poco injusto también, te digo. Acabo de cagarlo otra vez. Es increíble. Ahora. Quito la R. Bueno, ya creo que no habrá más reglas extra, ¿no? Ahora que sé que también explotan si las dejo indefinidamente. Es que, tío, un montón de cosas que no se entienden.
Danganronpa.
¿Esto qué es? Otra N. Bien, bien, ya tenemos la... Esta y esta se van. Necesitamos la D. Vamos a quitarlo de los bordes porque si de repente viene una más rápida, nos la lía. No necesitamos ninguna de esas. Esta no la necesitamos tampoco. Ahí está la D. La D va extremadamente lenta, así que vamos a ponerlo ya antes de que se líe. Tú te necesito. Después de esta, te necesito. A ti no te necesito. Todavía. Necesito una H. Hay que quitarlas del borde cuanto antes, tío. Es increíble. Tío, ¿las H qué pasa? ¿Que no van a aparecer? Ah, bueno, que sí, es esta. Me había equivocado. Esta y esta me interesa. Esta y esta me interesa. Estas no. Venga, que ahora vamos bien. No la cagues, por favor. Ya, bien. Oh, aleluya.
I got it!
Por fin.
I got it! The killer...
Voy a guardar. Voy a guardar este infierno.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's some...
Hay alguien que sabe cómo se mete uno debajo del suelo porque ha recuperado el pendiente. ¿Quién es?
You're the only one!
Tú eres el único que ha recuperado eso.
Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the...
Referring to...
About that earring.
I said... Or...
About that hellhound earring.
Madre mía, hay que llamarle el pendiente con su nombre específico.
However, it's just as the old legends.
Is it safe to say that... Huh? Gundam wasn't wearing it. And if he had it on by the time...
Ya lo tenía.
Then that...
O sea, que es capaz de ir debajo de eso. ¿Cómo? Él nos lo tiene que decir.
It's understandable. After all, but I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil...
What should I do? I'm embarrassed.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
En el almacén. ¿Qué viste en el almacén? Una trampilla detrás de todas las cajas que había
One of
preparado
my
Naguito.
4 dark devas of destruction. A secret passage of doom leading to the... After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fool!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the store.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
I'm not talking about your sound effect.
You're saying they
Vale, ya creo
snuck
que sé
under
quién
the
es el asesino,
floorboards,
tío.
but that means they would have
Creo
had
que
to
ya
leave
sé
the
quién
party,
es.
right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monami over there can be my witness, right?
Yes! This Monami over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party...
Van a decir que es el Yakuza, ¿no?
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout... It obviously has to be him!
Pero no es el Yakuza.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really?
What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
see? You're making threats again.
No era
Yep,
él.
yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Ah, antes no podía, pero ahora sí funciona. Vale, que antes solo aparecían. Vale. Vale. Sabemos que él no ha sido porque Chiaki le vio. De hecho está ahí. La historia de Chiaki está ahí.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stored the panties all day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi.
No, that's wrong!
Romper las cosas rosas me dan tiempo y aparte me dan un logro. Tengo que romper un huevo de cosas rosas, ¿eh?
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi.
Cierto es.
Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
Tú lo viste. ¿Ves?
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. We came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker? Oh,
Es ese. Yo creo que el asesino es este, ¿eh?
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party. It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
It appears we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Está complicado de narices, ¿eh? Yo creo que ha sido... Es que no lo sé, creo que es el cocinero, pero no tengo mucha idea, ¿eh? Y esto es muy raro.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that was like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
I agree with that.
Sabemos este punto.
The killer
Muy
had a
fácil.
light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
Exactamente. And la portable stove. Que de hecho se lo preguntamos al tío ese y dijo, hay que utilizar la electricidad para usarlo. O sea, el cocinero me está tocando los narices.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
Vale, vamos a empezar la parte difícil, así que a grabar otra vez. Tío, se está quedando súper largo esto. Ahí.
A hole? What kind of hole? Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's...
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me?
Espera, vamos a volver. De nuevo, tío, porque me das miedo. Me das un auténtico miedo.
No, that's wrong. Will you be able to break through?
Los rojos hay que hacerlos de lado. Hay que coger...
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
He hecho un combo.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office.
Coño, es que no me funciona bien esto.
The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony? Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
¿Lo he conseguido o no? Sí, lo he conseguido, por fin. Ah, no. Bien.
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Ahí está, ese.
Allow me to cut through those words!
Odio los rebootal, Odio los rebootal con toda mi alma.
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
A ver.
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway.
¿Ves? Yo sabía que eran unas puertas de esas que cerraban ese espacio. Lo dije, No sabía que iba a venir ahora, pero lo dije.
Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door, so even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. I actually noticed. Oh, you still don't remember your talent.
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that, you sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey! It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the black...
Fine, I get it.
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at,
Yo creo que sé quién es. Yo creo que sé quién es.
You're the only one! Terror.
What are you talking about?
Terry's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way. Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel.
For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboard. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
Claro. El cuchillo que estaba en el suelo y brilla. Claro.
I can prove it with this. The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing.
A ver si yo me entero. Este quería matar a alguien. Y el otro se había dado cuenta de que este quería matar a alguien, entonces iba a matar a este, pero acabó matando a Byakuya.
See, that's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru.
Seriously? I don't know anything.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
Madre mía, esto es un quebradero de cabeza. Me cago en la mar, ¿cómo coño?
You again? Just
Now. We should get every...
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to... And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
¿Se le escuchaba a él?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall.
Pero es que era debajo del suelo.
Doesn't that
Eso lo
prove
vimos, no porque estuviera en el
was in
dining
the
hall.
dining hall during the blackout?
That's right! That's exactly it!
No,
Teru was in the kitchen the
se le
moment the
escuchó desde
blackout
el suelo
occurred, right?
y ya está.
So,
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
that sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is... So, if you want, you should try licking me.
No way! You look
Enfermo de la
greasy.
cabeza.
But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you.
You should be so proud of yourself, Haji.
Vamos a guardar. No me da que repetir esto, si me cago. Madre mía, todo el rato guardando, Vamos allá. Era por los huecos en el suelo. Gaps in the floorboard. Está claro.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
Sí, eso lo oíste, es verdad.
It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
No es verdad.
I'll shoot through that contradiction. Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But...
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that damn dining hall during the blackout.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right! You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall? Probably can. Oh, you...
Vale. Algo que ocurrió justo después.
I can prove it with this.
¿Cómo era la posición de...?
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Whoa, what?
Y además, como es un súper pervertido, te acordarías súper bien de eso. Es la verdad. Y lo sabes.
No! Don't make me remember! It's so embarrassing!
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
It was a pretty clever way of tricking. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly. How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
A ver, voy a guardar porque creo que viene otro momento de la mágica parte esta que es horrible.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Nagito, say something! Wait, give up.
Que te rindas, dice.
Teru. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a...
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Well, hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
The murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up.
Pero yo sé cuál es la... Es el pincho de hierro.
You understand him? But it's such a sad defense.
Oh, you calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi. Enough. He said...
Weapon, huh?
Judging from Baku's wounds...
Also, if they stabbed from under the...
After all this...
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough.
Fine, I got it.
What are doing? What are doing?
What a confused...
Vale, vamos a guardar aquí. Y vamos a intentar la mierda esta horrible. A ver, más cerca. Para no tener que comernos todo esto cuando vaya. Vamos. Otra vez esta cosa horrible. Ahora son de arriba abajo. Todavía no. Esto no lo necesito para nada. Por lo menos de momento. ¿Por qué salen estas? Que no las quiero. Necesito una N. Aquí está. Ahora la S. Voy a quitarme de estas de en medio porque se me va a liar. Tío, por favor. Aquí está. Ahora necesito una K. ¿No? Sí. ¡No! Una E necesito. Necesito Hewell. Tío, ¿dónde están las E's? ¡Ah! No es una K lo que necesito. Joder, es que no sé cómo se escribía eso, tío. Ahora sí necesito la E. Está aquí una, aquí está la otra. Y ahora la W. Vale. Y ahora las E también las necesito. Y ahora la R. Aquí está. Ya está. Uf. Como odio este juego.
That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer.
Huh?
Before the party, as Byakuya...
So that missing iron skewer is...
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly. Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
¡Avril Lavigne!
¡Avril Lavigne! ¿Pero qué? ¿Pero what the fuck? ¿En qué momento tiene esa cantante que ver aquí?
Avril Lavigne? Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it some...
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru leave the old building.
Which means... Yeah, it's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Oh. Oh.
Estamos llegando al final. Ay, no me deja guardar. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply no va a escuchar lo que yo diga. Tengo que destruir sus escudos del alma. Panic Talk Action. Panic Talk Action. PTA. Vale. Con el tiempo... Hablas. Joder. Lo voy a sacar. No lo voy a hacer a la primera seguro,
What the hell you even saying, you?
He said, I guess we have no...
Estoy guardando todo lo lejos que pueda para no tener que repetir todo el texto. ¿Dónde podría esconderlo ahí? En la carne.
I'm not hiding that thing!
He said,
I'm hiding that thing! I'm not hiding that thing!
A ver cómo se hace esto, porque no tengo ni idea. No, es...
That's impossible! Nonsense!
¡Ah, vale!
Unforgivable!
Vale, ahora lo entiendo.
I don't know! Paris Hilton! Ah! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Ah! Where would the weapon be?
Hit on the wall.
This is the end!
Vale.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden?
Vale, lo he hecho sin perder vida, así que vamos a guardar. Parece más fácil que en el primero. El primero no entendía muy bien cómo funcionaba y me costaba la vida. Este parece más fácil.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Ahora tengo que hacer lo del... Vale. Ahora voy a hacer lo del cómic, creo.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I... But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was in...
Claro.
Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
Claro.
What now? I'm using my right to remain...
There's no way that exists here.
We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside...
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over...
1 minute. Just give me...
Esta quiere comérselo, tío. Solo piensa en comer esa pava, es increíble.
Wait, hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that.
¿Qué pasa?
Huh?
Ah, Monokuma ya se ha ido.
I'm right here.
Está comiendo el eso.
A bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Damn it! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life!
This is bad.
My! There's something inside the meat! Look what came out!
Isn't that?
Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef. You're wrong. I'm not the... I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me. Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Magico. I'm sorry, but...
Toma ya.
He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hips.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Vale, ya vamos a la parte final, por fin. Vamos a acabar esto.
I guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire...
So, we need to do it.
Hay que hacer un sumario, vale, del caso. Que es el cómic, que como en el primero que aparecía, rellenando los huecos. Con un número de piezas. Si completas el cómic, usando los true panels que te dejan, que son entre 3 y 5 true panels, make one set. Vale. Ah. Vale, vamos a intentarlo. What? Esto no es como aparece en la guía. ¡Qué putada! ¡Oy! Me lo voy a tener que hacer yo. A ver. Todos en la fiesta y aquí pasó algo que no sé qué es. ¿Pero no hay más de estos? ¿Solo hay estos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8... Bueno. A ver. Cuando se fue la luz, fue aquí. Esto es aquí. ¡No! Y me quitan vida. Pero tío, es que me faltan cosas. Solo tengo estas imágenes. Mirad, esta es esta. todo el mundo en esta fiesta está. Me faltan cosas. Vale, ahora lo entiendo. Se ve... Una vez que se... Vale, voy a guardar más adelante. Digo, porque me faltan imágenes. Claro, es que van apareciendo. Es un poco aleatorio, ¿no? Tengo que ir viendo dónde van cada cosa. Vale, vale. Vamos allá. ¿Ahora es aleatorio lo de abajo otra vez? Sí, es aleatorio lo de abajo, claro. A ver. Página 2, esto. Era aquí. Perfecto. Pero aquí no están las... Esto se enciende. Vale. Y me falta una. Cuando ese se mete debajo. Es este. Intentando meterse debajo, ¿no? ¿Es aquí o es aquí? Este es el problema. No sé si va aquí o aquí abajo. Vale, aquí abajo. Bien. A ver. Si está aquí guardando la puerta de afuera es el principio. Cogiendo la sábana con la que se está envolviendo. Vale. Este poniéndose las gafas. Es que se ve al revés, tío. Y claro, se me estoy liando. Está aquí. La página 8. ¿Has escuchado algo? Vale. Esta página 8, ¿qué es? Otra cosa. Ah, esto. Vale. Este era el que habíamos visto aquí. Y ya solo me queda uno, ¿no? Este de estos poniéndose aquí y este es cogiendo el cuchillo y este.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Vale, vale. Joder.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel.
Okay.
He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us.
Claro, para vigilarnos. Si aquí está afuera, vigilando, el otro se estaba cagando mientras
Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. they plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had all, thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. A murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed. He had to retrieve that knife, and at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura? That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone.
No habrías matado nunca a nadie, ¿verdad?
Never.
It seems this is the end.
Manda los logros. Me han dado los logros, ya no me tengo que preocupar. Ya los siguientes que hagamos lo vamos a hacer si salen bien perfectos. Y si no, los repetimos y los repetimos y los repetimos, pero sin grabar y volver atrás. Si nos quitan vida, pues nos quitan vida. Detail. Vale. Vamos a grabar, ahora que...
Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, now then, please pull the lever in front of you and oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Todo el mundo le va a votar a entero porque evidentemente ha sido él. ¡Qué desgracia! Y se acabó.
Correct!
Vamos allá.
Yahoo! No.
Toda esta gente al que mató a Bakura fue él. ¿Por qué lo mataste? Es verdad. ¿Por qué, tío? ¡Ah! Estaba intentando salvarnos de Nagito.
When that happened, you caught me? What? Hey! Impossible!
Hostia, no me jodas que en verdad es todo un plan de Nagito y ha conseguido que salga a la perfección. Que
Well...
uno mate a otro y él salga libre.
What? Amazing!
¿Está muy loco?
No. See?
Madre mía, está muy loco este.
You're kidding, right? Man.
Loco, ¿verdad que es un loco, tío? El crema, Ultimate fanático, el fanático crema.
No way! Hey. See?
Don't fuck with me!
What?
¿Qué dice este?
Amazing! Great!
O sea, que lo ha hecho aposta para que le eligieran a él y muriérase.
What's going on?
What's wrong?
Sí, yo creo que es intencional también, ¿eh? También se lo contó.
You're right. Hey!
Madre mía, esta historia es un quebradero de cabeza brutal.
Nope. Perhaps.
What?
¿Sí?
No quería que ninguno se convirtiera en la víctima.
I will guide you all.
Why?
No puede ser.
Such despair.
Madre mía.
Someone like me. How unexpected.
Está enfermo de la cabeza, ¿eh?
Isn't that right? Right? Man.
Y pensar que estamos vivos con este
Great.
isla.
Impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Hey!
Madre mía, qué tío más loco.
Huh?
What's the matter?
Sí.
Wait! No!
No, tú también eres un asesino.
Hey!
En vez de habérselo dicho a todo el mundo, vas y lo intentaste matar por tu
Hey!
cuenta.
Impossible!
O sea, que eres un asesino también, pero tela, ¿eh?
That's... Hey!
Why you?
Wrong!
¿Es verdad? Es lo que intentaste al final.
That is...
Tanto salvarnos no era, porque luego te callaste.
Answer me.
I needed to go back home no matter what.
Se quería volver a casa, no importaba el qué. Porque ella me está esperando. ¿Mi madre?
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
Oh, qué pena, ¿no? Oh, quería volver, pero eso... Pero tío, es que no.
That's why I need to go home. Hey!
Oh. Damn it!
Wrong! That's why I wanted to go home!
No, tío, a mí no me sirve esa excusa, ¿eh? A nadie, vamos.
Fine.
I'm sorry. I think I'm the one.
So...
Es que aunque digas que querías salvarnos, luego no nos has salvado porque te ibas a ir tú y nos ibas a dejar muertos a todos. O sea que a mí no me engañas. No.
Jeez, get out of my way! Well now.
Wait!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Hey! Please!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Lies! I won't believe this! ¡Mamá!
Ay, Dios. A ver qué pasa. A ver la escena cómo va a ser. Señores, allá va. Game over. Teru Teru have this phone guilty. Time for the punishment. A ver cómo lo escuchan. Todos ahí viéndolo. ¿Qué es eso? Ah, un collar de sol. Se lo lleva. What the fuck? Con misiles. Bueno, no creo que sí. Ah, no son misiles de verdad. ¿La ha llenado de qué? ¿De miel? ¿Qué es eso, tío? ¿Qué le estoy haciendo? ¿Pegamento, plumas y algo? No entiendo qué le estoy haciendo. Lo ha empanado, lo ha envuelto en huevo y en pan de esto y lo va a empanar. Qué asco, tío, qué bestia, ¿no? Qué fuerte, colega. Lo ha hecho como un filete de pollo empanado.
Extreme!
Extremos.
Damn it!
How cruel.
What? No.
What are you saying?
Nice! Hmm?
Vosotros tenéis que matar unos a otros para recordar vuestras memorias escolares. ¿Por qué no lo hablaste? ¿Es verdad? No lo has dicho nada. Él tenía el derecho de conocerlo.
You bastard!
Esto no quiere que se os diga, ¿por qué? Que no os lo iba a decir justo en ese momento.
Of course!
Algún día, espéralo. O sea, que no lo va a decir la verdad.
Huh?
So cruel! Then... Stupid!
Such despair.
Madre mía. A ti no te quiero ni ver, ¿eh?
You.
Crap!
Nope.
Don't fuck with me! What?
Que le matemos en cualquier momento, ¿eh? Si me odiáis, no me importa que me matéis. Yo he preparado...
Someone like me.
Si la absoluta esperanza puede nacer de aquí, entonces mi vida no es nada especial. ¿Cómo de loco estás, no? ¿Cómo de mal estás tú dentro? Sin embargo... Si vais a matarme, por favor, comentármelo antes. Así de esa manera puedo cooperar con vosotros, con el asesino. No es un gran maestro.
Great.
No importa si coopero con el asesino, ¿verdad?
You fiend.
Hey!
This is exciting.
Piss me off.
Con Naguito, me siento tan traicionado con lo que me caía bien el tío.
What? How unfortunate.
Aquí o sea, Hinata, el protagonista, está igual que yo.
Isn't that right? Hey.
Pues verdad, no me pongas en el mismo camino que tú, ¿eh? ¿Verdad? No recuerdo cuál es.
Wait.
Huh?
Please listen.
Let me ask.
¿Qué es lo que tenemos que hacer?
You fiend.
Well, Perhaps. I am sorry.
Este, como tiene un crash, cada vez que diga ella algo, pues ya...
Yes.
Like... Jeez.
Ay, madre.
Well? Right?
But... I'm gonna do it!
Fine.
Vale, que van a intentar hacer lo mejor por dejar esta isla. Pero vamos, esto es un caos absoluto. Han decidido volver a sus cabañas, evidentemente. Ah, voy a tener que ir andando. Ah, no, vale. Por un momento pensaba, digo, ¿qué es esto, tío? Es sorprendente. Te está yendo la cabeza, ¿no?
Is someone watching me?
Hay alguien... ¿2 días han pasado ya? Mucho tiempo, ¿eh?
Danganronpa.
Ay, me han dado un algo. Me han dado 2 cosas, de hecho. Un palo de madera. Uy.
For a long time, humans have been taught that if you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything.
Vale, vamos a guardar aquí. Y seguiremos el próximo día. Lo dejamos por aquí. Ha sido un directo súper largo y además tendré que retocarlo si puedo. O sea, un caos absoluto. Lo dejamos por aquí. Suficiente. Próxima vez empezamos el capítulo 2. Hasta luego.